Hello everybody, it is Merlin. We're playing 7 Days to Die Stable version 1.0. So this is out and I wanted to start a brand new game. I was playing one on the experimental build, but when the full version came out, I wanted to start a brand new game in case there are any bugs. I don't really have time to look into it very heavily or anything, but I did come across something that looked like there might be bugs or it might be a chance for bugs. So I'm going to generate a new world. I don't know what chunk persistence is. I think that means how long a chunk lasts when it's destroyed. It was set to unlimited. That would be insane. So I'm saying it on medium. Maybe I should do short. I think I'm going to do medium. Advanced generation. Yes. Okay, let me take care of this. All right, so the world's generating here. It's going to be East Jizu, whatever that is, Valley. I lowered the wasteland a little bit. I did not notice when this came on. Changing these settings may break trader progression. So if anybody knows what that is all about, leave a comment. I took the mountain percentage down. I'm doing not a huge world size. I think there's like 2 maybe above that. And I did craters few, cracks few, lakes few. Lakes few. So I'll let this generate and then we will get into the game. So since I can see it, you can see it. Here's the snow biome. What is this one? The burnt forest. That seems huge. That seems way bigger than 18%. Here's the desert. Here's the wasteland. And here we will be. So we're going to do new game. Okay, and we're at this screen. So general, I'm going to do 150% multiplier. We're going to stick it with the nomad difficulty. 18-hour day length, 19 minutes, 24-hour cycle. Basic. I didn't change any of these, I don't think. This is what I usually do. Drop on death, backpack only, so you keep your tool belt. And then the death penalty, that's all default. And then multiplayer, we shouldn't be doing any multiplayer. I'm playing offline, so let's get it. All right, so here we are at 7 a.m. and we are doing the challenges. Open the challenge menu, redeem, and then you do this one. So now you just got to gather fibers and everything. Whoops, I did not mean to punch the stone. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for spending part of it with me. So excited for version 1. I think there was a graphic update. So if you go back and you see any of my experimental playthrough. Oh, there's a POI right there. POI means place of interest in this game, in case you don't know. If you go back and you see any of my playthrough from the experimental build, I only did the first 7 days. And then the stable version came out, so let's see, plant fibers. Stable version came out, so I want to start a new game. I mentioned this earlier, but just I read something about there could be bugs if you kept the one from experimental build. Like if you kept doing it, I thought you wouldn't be able to do it at all when I originally played the game. But I'm holding down shift, by the way, to quick move these items over here into my inventory. So let's go ahead and harvest some wood. So basically the way the game starts is you just have to kind of learn about the challenges. The challenges are newer to version 1. And when you go through these challenges, this is basically like your tutorial. And I believe zombies are not supposed to spawn. At least that's how it always was when you initially spawned in. There wouldn't be any zombies spawning around you. So now we can redeem this, and redeem this. And there are rewards, like XP rewards, when you do redeem these. Now I'm going to create a primitive outfit while that's crafting, which doesn't take very long. There we go. Craft a wooden club. That is basically your starting weapon. And let's see. Craft the primitive bow. And then we can do arrows. Now, hitting tab brings up all of this menu stuff, and I have 3 arrows. You need arrows and stones to make this, so, and wood, obviously, so I can make that many because I have that many of that. I was limited by the arrows, or by the feathers. All right, trader quest. So that's it. Let's see. So now what we're supposed to do is travel to the trader. And just so you know, you don't really need this. At least as far as I know, you don't need this. It just says something about a friendly reminder that you pay on time, or there will be consequences. Next time it won't be so nice. So I don't know if this means like I didn't pay. Maybe we were a traitor, because the traders have to pay the Duke. So maybe we were a traitor or something like that. But the Duke didn't like that we didn't pay him, and so we ended up naked, lost somewhere. That's what we're going with. That's the kind of the part of the game that's not telling us that I'm going to go with. Now, in my head, we're going to be doing, for this playthrough, we're going to kind of go similar to how I was planning to do. Oh, that looks like a new updated graphic cotton plant. I don't need the cotton plants right now. What I do need is to get to the trader to start my quest, find a place to stay tonight, and I need to pick up as many eggs and feathers along the way. And what you need the stumps for is you have a chance to get honey. When you're fighting zombies and they attack you, you have a chance of getting infected if they hit you. And if you're infected, you need something to cure the infection. I'm going sneak mode here because this zombie's up here. I am not good with the bow in this game. Typically, when I started the experimental build, I was hitting some amazing bow shots, but I'm not very good with the bow. Now, this is Nomad difficulty, so it is going to be harder. If you are playing the game for the first time, I do not recommend starting off on Nomad difficulty. I tried Nomad difficulty when I first started the game, and it didn't go very well for me. Now, the drop rate for eggs in nests and for the tree stumps, when I was playing the experimental build, I had a great drop rate of eggs for the bit that I played, and for the honey, I was getting a lot for however many that I checked. And in Alpha 21, which was the version before that, it wasn't that good. In fact, I think in my version or my Alpha 21 playthrough, I'm pretty sure I only got I don't think I got any honey from any stumps for like a long part of the first part of the game. Other things that you want to do, somebody left a comment on the experimental build playthrough to remember to pick up trash. And that is a huge tip in the beginning, because lots of times you'll find things in trash like glue. I don't know if they've changed it all, but I mean, that's huge. All the conditioning in extreme temperatures is giving you 10% hyperthermal resistance. I think that means that I'm less likely to, what? Is it hypothermia or something else? Here's another zombie. Right click is a power attack. So I'm going to get a couple quick power attacks in. Just kind of make sure, check your corners and everything. Look behind you, make sure nobody's sneaking up on you. I'm going to break this apart because I want polymer. We need polymer early game for the dew collector. Dew collector you need for a water source. That is very important early game, as far as I can tell. If you have any tips for folks, make sure you leave a nice tip in the comment section for folks that are just starting the game. Okay, so this is Trader Rect. There's a couple different traders. What is it? Trader Rect, Trader Bob, Trader Jen, Trader Hugh, maybe? I'm going to leave a chest right outside here. Storage chest. Wood storage crate. That's new. That's the new name for it. I'm not going to keep that. And this is going to keep items in between quests. Items that I don't... Here, let me keep that to make some... drop that off. Oh, bone knife. I want to make a bone knife. Recipes. So when you click on an item, it gives you the option to select recipes. What you want the recipes for is so that you can see what you need it. Like, you click on the recipe so you can see what you can make with a particular item. Especially when you're kind of learning the game. That's important. Also keep in mind, if I'm using a bone knife, the bones will repair it. As you can see, some of these items are starting to deplete. I don't need the paper. I guess I'll keep the bones with me. This is an auto sort. This button, Yavin Plays, great channel, check him out. He was telling me about this during one of my previous playthroughs, but you click on this, it moves any items that you can stack that are already existing here. So if I had iron here and I clicked this button, it would move my iron over into the stack of iron over here. So that's a good, also create new stacks. I've not tried a second click. This is just move everything from your inventory into your loot. This is an auto sort, so auto sort everything in here, and I can auto sort stuff over here, same button there. That's important because as you get a lot of loot and everything, you want to be able to like manage your loot efficiently. So we are going to quickly go through here. I just tried to loot that thing. You can loot some stuff in here, but if you try to loot something or pick something up like a chair in here, I can loot this. You'll hear that really annoying sound that you just heard. It just basically means you can't do anything. You do get a bonus, or that's one of the challenges is to eat. What is it? Eat meat, or at least there was. Maybe that's not it anymore. Charred meat makes you thirsty, so you don't necessarily want to eat it, but there was a challenge associated with it before. This is a big thing. Forged ahead. I've unlocked a dew collector. Okay, so we can make a dew collector. Now, if I wanted to track all of the items in here, I could hit track and then it would come up here and it would show me all the items that I need. And when I get all of the items, if I got all the items, it would tell me that I have all the items needed to do that. I should have some points to spend. Now, I don't think I got into this, but in my head, the person that we're playing used to be an engineer before the zombie apocalypse. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know, like an electrical engineer, mechanical engineer. I'm not that. I don't. That's not me. That's not me at all. My brother's an engineer. I am not an engineer. We're going to pick a couple of these items real quick. I'm going to go ahead and get a couple points up in here. Actually, we're going to just do that. And then that way we can start unlocking some more of this stuff. We will kind of level up kind of relatively quickly. I feel like there should be like a forge and everything too. And I think this is different from the layout of the trader that I was in, that I started with last time. Forged ahead. Oh, in case you don't know, there's magazines and there are books. There are 7 books to all of these different things, and each one like unlocks different things. I'm not going to go through it right now. We can talk about it later. But and then these are all the magazines. You get different magazines that will help you like level up and be able to create more advanced items. So what we're going to be working on is intellect stuff. And yeah, I'll get more into that later. Oh, bicycle handlebars. That's great. You get a bicycle when you complete all of the tiered quests for the trader. So we start off with tier 1 quests with the trader. I think there might be 10. That's what I wanted to kind of keep track of the quests this time because I never have. So I kind of know when I'm done. I think it takes 10 to get through with tier 1 quests. I'm going to try to do it pretty quickly.
Even to an idiot like you.
Intro to buried supplies. That's the only one that we can pick right now.
Mind or make your way out.
This is like all food items. You can buy stuff from him when you're starting out.
Well, there's the fucking door. Why don't you use it?
He's always so pleasant. So the first quest that we have to do is buried supplies. I don't like the buried supplies because you just spend a long time digging. And I generally find out that it's pretty boring, but it's an important thing to do because with all of the digging, you get an important resource, which is clay. So if you don't feel like going and clearing a building full of zombies and dealing with that, as you're getting used to the game, you can do some buried supplies quests. Buried supplies quests. You can kind of break it up a little bit. I'm going to kind of ignore that zombie because I want to get this quest over with and keep it going. Vehicle adventures, that's great. All of those will help you to unlock. I'm trying to look for a place that I want to live to tonight, or stay tonight. We'll kind of naturally get there, but I want to stay. I want to pick a house to live in, and I want to stay someplace that I haven't stayed before, if possible. Should be possible. Some of these books you want to keep and then sell. Let's get a quick shot. I don't have any arrows. Oh, you know what I think I did? I think I dropped off my feathers in the chest that I created. That's a normal mistake for me to make. I want to get a much better weapon. Now, I can get polymer from this as well. That's why I'm taking the time to loot it and then do this. Because again, getting that dew collector down is going to be huge as soon as you can. It takes 100 polymer. And I'm just chatting away here because I'm excited. I was going to say I better have it. Let's see. I want to keep doing that to get the... Wait, what? Oh, geez, that took a minute for that to spawn. Okay, so it's going to give me a circle. I got to dig within this circle until I get to the supplies. I'm not going to keep you around for this. See you in a minute. I did want to point out, the closer you get to wherever this buried chest is, the smaller this circle gets. And I'm trying to give myself a quick way to get out without using stamina. When you jump, you use up stamina. Typically, when you get to the buried supplies, wherever they are, and you unlock and you open it, zombies spawn on you. So you want to be prepared with a quick getaway. I'm gonna go kind of... Wait, I thought I heard a zombie make a noise. Sometimes you can hear him in your ear. I'm gonna kind of do a cut over here, like a horizontal, since I've gone about as deep as I think I need to. Oh, it's right there. You see it right there? So we're gonna switch here, open it. R loots everything. Oh gosh, that was goofy. Is that it? Just you? I still haven't made arrows. $225. And I don't recommend doing what I just did. Crafting something when you got a zombie closing in on you. The way that this kind of works is you just kind of keep backing up, get a hit in, watch your stamina, try to get a power attack when they're down if you can, and try to avoid getting a hit like I just did. Now, one thing I need more of is fibers, because I only have... I don't have all of my primitive armor. So let's do primitive gloves, primitive hood, primitive shoes. And then we're gonna wear... You know what I just realized? I did not get a character creation screen on this one either. I just realized that. One of the reasons that I wanted to start a new playthrough was to get to a character creation screen, so we didn't get that option. One of my playthroughs, I stayed in a house just like this one, so we'll be avoiding this house. Anyway, let me get back to the trader. Got a couple mailboxes to loot here. Tech planet. Robotic crafting skill. Pipe baton quality 2. Oh, I need pipes to do that. And let me get the polymer here. Now, once you get encumbered, you start moving a little bit slower. I'm gonna keep collecting stuff on my way, not be taking up too much of my time with it. Let's go get another quest. Urban combat. Shoot! I was doing that last playthrough. I got so excited. Urban combat. Let's see, which one did we get? Number 6. Armor doesn't slow you down when in combat. That's cool. Very cool. Alright. Let me get us back. Just realized you might want to see what I look like now. So that's what you look like with all the armor on. And honestly, the character creation, I shouldn't lose any sleep over it. It doesn't really matter. And we're not going to see what I look like unless I'm in that particular menu. Multiplayer might be interesting, but I did want to see what the character creation looks like in this game. I haven't seen it yet, so. All right, so same type of deal here. We're going to move over whatever we can. And I'll get everything else put over here. Don't want to carry anything that we don't readily need at the moment. Yeah, it's not letting me move that. I was going to give that a test. That's kind of nice because you don't want to accidentally move it and then go in there and then remember that you don't have it. Oh, does it? Did I put my arrows in here? Did I put arrows or did I just use them all? No, I don't see any arrows in there. But yeah, as we kind of go through, you'll kind of get a feel for how the game works. Honestly, if you're watching this, this is such a small channel, you probably play the game. Maybe not.
What are you looking at?
I went with the pipe baton bundle last time. You get a pipe baton, robotic parts, and a robotics magazine. But I'm tempted to go machine gun. Pipe machine gun and some 7.62 ammo. A great choice for those investing in the fortitude perk. A pipe shotgun and some shells. A great choice for those investing points in the strength perk. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and go with this one. Now, I want as close of one as I can.
Can't say I'm not surprised. Good luck, kid.
Now, let's see what we got in this. Okay, so that is better than this weapon. And we do more damage with a pipe baton because of where we're putting our perks. Let's go ahead and see. Channel our inner Legolas here. Oh, right over the shoulder. I heard another one. It's this guy. Crawling zombie. If there's a more accurate name for these, let me know. Because I think they all have names. He's at least an easier target to hit. Okay, apparently I'm sneaking, even though I didn't mean to. So I'm going to drop off the robotic part up there. I am going to keep the first aid with me because I don't want to die. I'm not doing any like crazy permadeath. I'm not that nuts. Permadeath is you die, the game's over. I've never played that version of a game. I don't have the time to do something like that. So yeah, if we were to die, we would just kind of pick up where we left off. Okay, so I do want to comment on this. It is important to loot vehicles if you can. I can't loot this because Slummet Apartments, that's funny. But this is a special type of vehicle. You want to loot it. That was very anticlimactic. This guy has a lot of hit points. So we're going to take him out. And I thought I heard something. I want to take a quick peek. You don't want to get snuck up on. Is he running now? No. Soften him up with some arrows. Now he's still up. I only know that because you see experience hit you on the bottom right of your screen. See? Alright, I have one skill point to spend, so I didn't have any skill points until now. So what I'm going to do is get another perk up in here. Okay, that's going to help us get more materials and magazines for the weapon that we're choosing. Our weapon series, which is like batons. I had never used the stun baton before. Alright, this guy just happens to be here. Holy cow, one shot. That was great. Could be because I do more damage with him. Concrete and stuff. Lots of times I don't like to take the time to dig these up, but we're going to do it. Because resources are important. Cobblestone is very important for our first horde base. If you want to go back and watch my previous series, by all means, go ahead and do it. It's only like 10 or 12 episodes long. But you can see like my first horde night. That's episode 12. The first horde night, it basically just converted one of these POIs. Previously, I've always built a structure from scratch for horde night. But in that series, I just kind of converted one. I kind of liked it. This is telling me that it wants me to go this way. POIs generally have a direction they always want you to go. You get cloth for these. Oh, I got polymer. Cloth for this. I can try to sneak. I probably can't. Yeah, I see him. You see that red dot on my HUD? That means there's somebody ahead of me, and they're right there. Of course. If I can hit her in the head. Yep, sneak damage. That's a one shot. That's good for early game. Let me dig this up. And clay and rock make cobblestone. You need cobblestone sooner rather than later. Right now I'm using the mouse wheel to switch between things on my toolbar. Okay, which way do I go? Oh, spear parts. That's cool. Okay, down here we go. Oh. Should have known. I'm gonna see if they'll come up here. If not, I'll just shoot them with arrows. They ought to try to jump up here. Not sure why they aren't, but we'll take it. Kind of conservative play, but we don't want to die. I don't like how long it takes to draw the arrow. It's about how long it takes me to draw an arrow in real life, to be honest. Probably faster. Okay, I can't really hit this one with arrows. They do this duck thing, and they'll take out your legs. They'll break your legs, sprain your leg. That's the worst. Sprained leg when you're early game. Well, really any time, because then you have to walk real slow and wait for it to heal. And we're just going to kind of move through here, looting everything as we go. The armor system, a lot of stuff is new in version 1. New for me, especially. I don't like spend time reading up on this stuff or anything like that, really. So, don't really know what's going on. I'll get iron if I do this. But I don't really like... If something takes this long to break apart, I don't really want to do it. But, that way you can see it. I'm going to just kind of come out here. Sneak a little bit, because if I can sneak up and shoot a zombie with my bow and arrow, it's a good way to ensure that I don't get a hit. Lots of times there's going to be something in there, so that can take it out. Oh, jeez. You always want to check your corners. Oh, should have known he was going to be back there. Okay, we're encumbered. Oh, he fell forward. There's another one. Let's get a shot in. Ah, see, how do I miss that? Right in the eyeball. Okay, so now we're thirsty. I knew that was coming. So the last bit of zombies are in there. That's why that went yellow. But we're going to loot everything in here. We need all the food we can get. Boy, I really would like a cooking pot. It's really unfortunate that I don't have one. I really want to be able to cook waters up as soon as possible, because the thirst is no joke. In my experimental playthrough, I played a decent amount in the burnt forest biome. I had never done that before. That is a harder difficulty than where we are right now, which is the pine forest. All right, read that. Scrap that. Scrap that. I'm going to eat that because it doesn't have any recipes associated with it. I'm going to eat that because it doesn't have any recipes associated with it. And that frees up some space. Pipe baton. I think I can only make a quality 2 pipe baton anyway, so... Anyway, if I'm encumbered by 1, I don't really mind it. It's not a big deal. See if I can sneak in here. Can I break this apart? Okay. Let's get a shot in here. There we go. There's one more in here, looks like. Yep, woke him up. You can shut a door on him if you need to buy yourself some time. Doesn't take much for them to get through one of these wooden doors, though, so you're not going to buy yourself much time. Hey, loot bag. That's a big deal. Blade modification increases block damage by 10% and lowers degradation by 15%. That's for any blade item. Okay, and this I need for the leather. Ammo. 9mm ammo for a pistol or an SMG. Bookcases are huge. Stone quality. Stone tools quality 2, so I can upgrade any of my stone tools now. Bar Brawler. Sprinting power attacks have a chance of knocking down your opponent. That's awesome. And I just got some iron arrows, which is great because they do more damage than my stone arrows. 3 sewing kits, that's awesome. I think you need the sewing kits to like make armor and stuff. You used to have clothing, and that's kind of a thing that people aren't super thrilled about, the fact that you only have the armor pieces, but I think there's a ton of different armor options. So we are 10 encumbered right now. That's kind of a lot. We are going to do our best to make it back here with a quick exit. I'll see you in a minute. Wait, look at this. This is the same building I stayed in, I believe, for the experimental build. Hey, we can craft a forge. That's huge. If there's the... Yeah, this is the entrance over there. It was kind of a big area. I'm probably going to pick a different one on. I saw one over there on the map that I marked. I probably won't stay in... Like I said, I don't want to stay in the same one. Do something new. All right, let's get up here. See what he's got for us.
Well, if you got money, I guess I can stand your smell.
Assault rifles. That improves assault rifle crafting skill. Salvage crafting. Honestly, this is kind of lackluster. I'm going to go for the gunpowder. I'm going to sell him this book.
You're leaving.
Okay. And then
A sale is a sale.
I want...
Even if it is to a scumbag like you.
We're going to go clear zombies
I got some shit
317.
work for- let's get one thing
Passing
straight.
gas store.
You're not working with me. You're working
I bet you
for
we
me.
have stuff up here to loot. Let's go check it real quick. Loot what you can. I think you used to be able to loot a lot more in the traders. Beer and some other stuff. Trash. Glue. That's huge. Alright, let's go drop off this stuff. Sorry about that. Making pretty good headway. Let's see here. Again, move everything over that I know I can. Baton parts. That's great. Okay, you know what? I am going to call this episode here, and we're going to pick right back up with episode 2 where we left off. We definitely have time to clear 1, maybe 2 more places. Then we'll be looking to move into our new place. But anyway, if you enjoyed this adventure, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, remember to level the best character you got. That's you. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.